All right, everybody, welcome back. I'm a host of the most KirPodcast. We're back here in this thing, and I want you to like, subscribe, turn notifications. Don't forget to hit that bell. Basically, let's go ahead and get right into this. What I was thinking about today, I was going to talk about the Pokemon Presents, but I'm like, I'll probably say that for another day. The one thing I wanted to talk about that I think we should be very critical on is gaming. Is gaming really getting expensive? Because I was looking at the other day when people were saying that certain games, they have to be held up because they feel like the Xbox Series S will not be up to the task. So basically that it's just not good enough to run certain games. So that means instead of getting a deal of $299, they want you to spend about $399/$499 for the Xbox Series X or the PlayStation 5 digital, or $399 for the PlayStation, $399 for the PlayStation 5 digital, $499 for the PlayStation 5 disc. So I was talking to a fellow friend the other day, and he was saying that he preferred disc games. And I was like, I get that, but why? Because if they cut down the server, with most games, you still got to download the game anyway. So are you really getting a better deal? Or are you not really getting a better deal? And then the next thing we're talking about is a lot of these games are going to be $70. So it's like you spending about $400 to $500 for a gaming system that you still got to spend $70 or more on the game. Then if they cut it off at the server, whether it's digital or physical, you no longer have access to that game. So if you're doing the math, let's say you go VR, you buy another $550, $600. Getting a PlayStation, another $400, $500. Looking at bare minimum $1,100. So you're getting the game, you're looking at $1,200 before taxes. So realistically, the game has to be something great for you. And some of these games that we have coming out or are out currently, are they really great? Now you're gonna say Elden Ring and certain games, maybe Ratchet & Clank was cool, or God of War is great, but is it really great for the money that you're paying? Is it a quality buy for the money that you're paying? Some people feel like we're going into a recession, and I'm just looking at it like, dang man, some of these games at $70 are truly expensive. Some of these consoles, when you look at it, you're blessed to have because they're truly expensive. Then some people like, well, I just put a PC together. For a PC that's decently like the PlayStation 5, you're still looking at bare minimum $600. If you can get a lot of hookups, maybe about 4. You got some parts laying around, maybe about 3. But again, how many people have these parts around that can do it themselves? This leads into another issue. Then every game doesn't come out on PC, but a large amount is coming out, which is great, by the way. But in the same token, most people are going to say to themselves, I want a console game. I want a PlayStation 5 all the way, I want an Xbox Series X, but then the same token, man, I'm really coming out the pocket. You want to get it for your kid, little Johnny, little Mike, little Steve, little O. But rather the situation is, how many parents, not saying you because I know you got dough, can spend about $1,200 for a PlayStation 5 with a VR and a game? Now it makes me think, and the comment section below is gaming, not just PC gaming, not just console gaming, not handheld gaming, because I like the Steam Deck, but is it really getting too expensive? Because when you buy the console, you're still probably going to need to buy extra controller. You're probably going to change the console plates on it to make it look better, more wholesome, or working for you. Then you're probably going to say, well, Tears of the Kingdom come out, so now I need a Nintendo Switch. So now you got to jump consoles to get another console. So you look at another $350. You want to play it on OLED, but then you want to play it on a screen. Peep game. You still got to buy a monitor. I want to play it in 4K because PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X can do 4K. Now I got to buy a 4K monitor. Bare minimum, $7,000 to $3,000? That's for a monitor. So we're going to cheap end. So now we're looking at $2,000 for a monitor, VR, PlayStation, and a game. At some point you got to say, this stuff is a little expensive, borderline a little ridiculous. But in the comment section below, do you feel like gaming has gotten a little expensive? Are you a person that's still on PlayStation 4 due to the fact that you don't want to spend the money to upgrade? What if you got kids? So your kids got a game. You don't want to tear it up, so you got to get one for yourself. So now you're doing double duty. Okay, so you and your kids and your wife, y'all sharing a PS4. What if it go down? Now you stuck. Do you have the money to fix it? Or do you have to upgrade? If you have to upgrade, do you have the money to upgrade? You know what you're gonna say? Well, you already got a TV. Everybody don't already have a TV. These gaming monitors behind me, I got a TV right there. I got it on sale. It's like a 55 inch. It's crazy. But again, I got it on sale. Everybody don't have the dough to say to go get a TV of that sort. You know, these monitors costed more than that TV. But they're gaming monitors. Different thing altogether. Stuff costs. You know, people just like, I'm just gonna get a PlayStation. I'm like, well, don't you want more memory? Now you gotta go buy another M.2 specific one with a heat sink. Okay, spend about what? $200 on that. It would be nice to say they down to $150. You get you a couple plates to make it look good. Buy another what? $70, $100. Get your game. Again, look at the cost. We're basically at $2,000. I'm just asking a question. Is it getting too expensive to say that gaming these days in 2023, with a time that we're about to go into recession, may not necessarily be the way? Is it one of these things where you're saying to yourself, dog, man, I really want it, but do I really need it? Again, if you got kids, went through a divorce, alimony, child support, do you even have time to sit home and play it? You spend $2,000 for it, but you're at work trying to make up that money. And if you have it, how often do you play it? These questions you have to ask yourself, because I'm like, you know what? This stuff can really be expensive, man. I don't think people think about all the extras that you have to buy to get stuff to work for what you want to work for. So let's say, you got a monitor. You don't need a desk. Oh, well, you can just put it on the counter. Probably gonna want some type of desk to put it on. That's a big behind desk I got right there. Massive. But again, that costs money. Well, if your TV don't have good sound, your monitor don't have good sound, now you need a sound bar. See what I'm talking about? See how the stuff add up? I know what you're saying yourself. I don't need none of that. Still basic. You're still looking at $2,000. Do you got $2,000 thrown around? You had $2,000 on something that may not work. You got $2,000 for your kids to come, nephews, nieces, aunts, uncles, come play it, break it, throw the controller down, friend, come on, just sling it, bust your TV, bust your monitor. Look at all these things where gamers get angry. They friends tearing up they stuff. Yeah, cause you gonna catch an L, bro. You gonna get it. Now you got 2 seconds to run me my money, or my foot going all off, and it's gonna be a problem. Only thing I'm asking you is, think about it. Is it really what you need, or is it what you want? And if it's what you want, is it at the price that you need it at? Am I kind of making sense? It's like, man, I want that. But then do I have enough to buy all the accessories with it so it can be the way I want it? See, because most people want to customize things that they have. Most people want to sit up there and say to themselves, I want it the way I would like it. I don't want to be like the next person, the next man, the next woman, the next individual. I want to be me. All the I can be. So I may throw a little spin on it. But how can you throw a spin on it when you ain't got that dough? Well, I'm going to save up and get this later. So you bought a PlayStation, but you want to play VR, but you don't have money for the VR, so you just bought a PlayStation. So it's sitting there, but no VR. So now I got the VR, but I don't have the money for the game. So now I got the game, but I don't have the money for a monitor. So I got the monitor, now I have the money for the desk. Wait a minute. Oops. Oh yeah, now I need a chair. Wait a minute. The speakers on them. I didn't know the monitor don't have speakers. Or I got a TV and the speakers suck. Guess what? Now I gotta buy a soundbar. Dang, I bought a raggedy soundbar. I want the Bose one. It's on sale right now. $399. Okay, now you gotta spend another $400. Am I making sense, people? In the comment section below, do you deem that gaming has got a little bit ridiculous and overpriced? Or do you feel like it's alright? I mean, you let me know. Just asking for a friend. Is gaming okay for you right now, or is the price not where it should be? You could have been anywhere decided to hang out and kick a meal. I want to say thank you, I appreciate you. Catch you on the next one. Peace.